Grace showed me this magic trick. I'd never seen it before. I really like it. If you choose any number you want, if you add 3 and then multiply by 3 and then subtract 3 and then divide by 3 and then subtract the original number, you end up with 2 no matter what. So if we start with 10, we add 3 is 13, multiply by 3 is 39, subtract 3 is 36, divide by 3 is 12, and then subtract the original 10, we go back to 2. Or we can do it with 69. Add 3, we get 72, times 3 is 216, minus 3 is 213, divided by 3 is 71. Subtract that 69, we're back to 2. It also works with 420 and with decimal numbers. In fact, pi will also work. If you add 3, multiply by 3, minus 3, divide by 3, and then subtract pi, you're back at 2 again. So there's more to this. If we add 4, multiply by 4, subtract 4, divide by 4, and then subtract the original number, we're always going to get 3. So 5 plus 4 is 9, times 4 is 36, minus 4 is 32, divided by 4 is 8. And then when we subtract the original 5 from that, we're back at 3. It also works for decimal numbers, brings us back to 3, or even for irrational numbers like square root of 2. This ended up bringing us back to 3. It also works with 5. If you choose any number, add 5, multiply by 5, minus 5, divide by 5, and then subtract the original number, it's always going to bring you back to 4. And here are some examples for 5. They all end up at 4. Whatever number you add, multiply, subtract, and then divide, it will always be 1 less than that number. So if we were to do it with 2, we would end up with 1. And here it is in the general case. Choose any number n, and then add, multiply, subtract, divide any number k, and then subtract the original number. You always end up with 1 less than k. How cool is that? Do you want to see a proof? So if we start with n, then we add k, and then to that answer we multiply by k, and then from there we subtract k, and then from there we divide by k, and then we subtract the original number. After we simplify this, this should give us k minus 1, 1 less than k. So now we're going to do this inside here. We distribute k to both terms. We get n times k, and then k squared. So then to do minus k, we can just drop the parentheses. So now we subtracted k. Then to divide by k, we're going to divide each of them by k. So these two k's will cancel. One of these k's will cancel with this, and then these will cancel. So we end up with just n plus k minus 1. Next, we can drop the parentheses to bring the n in there, and then this n will cancel with this n, leaving us with just k minus 1. So in the general case, this will simplify to 1 less than k. This opens up an opportunity for some really cool mental math. By looking at this, I immediately know the answer to this is 6. And by looking at this, I can immediately tell you that the answer is 4. And by looking at this, I can immediately tell you the answer is 1. Hope you like this magic trick. You guys are awesome, and I'll talk to you soon.